So, dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the press conference. We have Alexander Grischuk and Leinier Dominguez here. The game finished in a draw, but very interesting. And the first question is, till which moment you knew the theory?
I think, yeah, at some point I analyzed this move rook f7. But of course, during the game I didn't remember almost anything. Even if I would remember, I think the position is so complicated that it probably doesn't matter anyway. So it's very hard to explain what was going on, I think.
And Alexander, what about you?
No, first of all, I'm a complete idiot. I mean, I don't understand how is it possible to decide to play f3 and then not repeat this e5 line, which is now maybe the most, I mean, at least it's the most complicated. And so, I mean, with a miracle I managed to remember this d6, king b1, everything. And I'm not sure if I looked at rook f7 or not. And then actually I thought I was completely winning because I missed here. I just thought my calculations was queen d5, queen b4, queen b3, and game over. And it's actually game over indeed, but for white after queen take e4 and because there is a mate with bishop f5. So yeah, but I mean, I still could not believe that white should lose, so managed to find knight h6, and I have no idea. There was some move queen d5 here, I think. It probably should take.
Yes.
Take and rook f2, yeah? Because if check, then I have rook c2. This actually, I think. And if knight e3, I have d7. And I think it's bad for black.
Even king a1 after bishop f5. Knight c3, king b2 also.
Okay, this I didn't see. But maybe you go rook f2.
Knight e4, knight
yeah,
bishop
it's very complicated. And now I don't know.
Rook b2, rook b4.
Yeah, rook b2, king a1, and here a lot of moves. Knight maybe jumps, I don't know. No idea. Yeah, but as I said, here I thought that, okay, I have rook, exchange, and pawn up. So I actually thought that maybe Leinier will just shake my hand at this point. So when he played knight c3, at first I thought, okay, it's agony, but then I realized that I myself survived by a miracle. So, yeah.
And okay, one more question here. Rook f7. You said you played. Why not rook c3 immediately, or it's just another line?
I think that it was played somehow. I don't.
I think it's Rustain Navarro.
Yes,
no?
something like this. Yes.
But maybe he played bishop c3, no? I don't remember.
Or rook c3, queen e4. I don't know. Yes, it was something like this.
But it would be just another line. Yes.
Yes, it's also very sharp.
Yeah. And here, if knight h6, it's impossible to take, right?
Well, then queen d5.
Queen d5, and just to show it.
Yeah, if white manages to exchange queens, then of course
it's winning. Yeah. But you spent quite a lot of time here.
Yeah, I was for some reason I was trying to, because it's of course very hard to believe that white can lose here. I mean, it seems that I have to repeat, but somehow I was thinking about this move. Because if he takes, then queen b4. And then I get this square for my bishop. No, I mean here. Yeah, I think queen b4. Yeah, queen b3, bishop f5, king c1, queen f4. Of course, so here he has to make another move, but probably he has some. Yeah, I was also thinking that, because also rook h4, I have bishop a4.
Yeah, but rook h3 looks very good.
Yeah, rook h3, I said knight e3. But maybe you have queen b3 here.
Bishop e6, yeah, maybe so.
Bishop e6.
But I don't know, I don't believe it.
Yeah, somehow I also didn't believe, that's why I didn't.
That's why you forced.
Yes.
So maybe it was good idea.
I think I calculated some line. Okay, I saw that queen b3 here, but I missed this one. Because bishop h3, then bishop f8 probably. It's winning. So I didn't want to. There's some queen e4, but maybe bishop e6. No, so also instead of rook h3, maybe some other.
If bishop d3, anyway, knight e3, yeah?
Bishop d3. Yeah, I think this was
So queen 2. But at least you have perpetual.
we need to maybe not more.
Maybe bishop d4.
Okay, queen d2.
Queen h3, king d1.
95, something after queen
Yeah, but
a3.
then he will make some mate here, I think. Or even x4. Yeah, I saw that it's just crazy to go for such one because also I was getting low on time and
Also you said queen c4, if I take on g4, then queen d4 I take on g4.
I saw that queen before.
King c1.
Yes, this was also quite interesting. Queen h3.
So if king g1 you go
Bishop
a4. I have a lot, yeah?
Also here not clear. I mean, knight e3.
But if I went to b1, then you have bishop
Bishop
f5.
f5. I think I was also looking at something like this. Bishop f5, bishop f6. But then, because if I take, then takes on knight e4, but probably I have this move. Knight f6. But then
I could also play rook f7, yeah? And knight h6.
Ah.
Crazy.
So maybe this is. This one. Yeah, somehow it's. It was hard for me to believe in move like a queen d4. I don't know what the computer would say if we played well or not, but yeah, it seems like a logical result after all.
Yeah. Did you have time to also to look at the game of Gatakamsky at the same time?
Which game?
I mean now, which he played.
No, I didn't really. I mean, I was just looking at times, but didn't really pay much attention.
Yeah. No, just I mean because you are fighting now for the first
Yes,
place.
but
Yes, so
it's such a complicated position. I didn't have much time to look to other games. I was just trying to not to lose here.
okay, thank you. We have questions for the players. Question. Thank you very much for your comments.